Alright guys, today we're going to work off what we call the guillotine choke off of a tackle. And there's two types of guillotine chokes we're going to do, alright? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a tackle. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for my opponent's head to be lower than my head, okay? So a lot of times when actually the person's, he's actually trying to like double leg you or do like a shitty like football tackle. So he's tackling you, boom, that's what we're looking for, okay? And that happens a lot in their fight. Say I'm punching him, you know, we're going at it and he starts trying to tackle me, or he just thinks he can bring me to the ground and be an MMA superstar and pound me out. You know, we're gonna stop, okay? So first and most importantly, I actually want to switch. And I want, it's necessarily gonna happen, but I want to kind of put the principles out there and how are things gonna work. So when Gary's tackling me, what I want to do is I want my arm coming down his head, but I want to make, when my arm comes down, I want to make it hurt. I want to make a little shockwave into him. I also want to brace myself so really good. So as the arm comes down, I'm going to throw it down like a punch and throw my right leg back. Boom. All right, so I'm powering down. It's like you're trying to punch the ground as hard as it possibly. It becomes like a little like bicep shot. So he comes again, boom, that type of thing. Okay, now I'm supported. I'm going to turn Gary around again. Now first one we're going to do, we're just going to do a standing one. I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. My hand that's underneath is going to come underneath, put on top of my own wrist. Now very importantly here, I don't want to stand up because his head will pop up. I want to keep my chest over his head, so when I drive my hand to the ceiling, sorry about that, you okay? I'm good. Yeah, it is a brutal choke, okay? It's a very brutal choke. So I want to have over here so you guys can see nice and tight. I'm feeding this underneath his neck, driving his, turning his head. This comes over, this is on his shoulder, my chest comes over. And then just like bring this up, all right? Bring his head to my chest. So again, he takes that shot, boom, here, post, feet on top, keep it here, nice and quick, okay? So now we're gonna do one more, which he actually succeeds in taking me down to the ground, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back it up a little bit. He tackles me, I do the same thing, boom, okay? But now I'm going down. So there's, what I like to do is two ways. One, I like to come over the arm or through. Coming through without the arm is a little harder. I like to come over the arm, open my legs, sit down, wrap the legs up in guard. Keep nice and tight, and then I just squeeze them in and my hands get a little stuck. So what you're doing underneath, think about the guillotine choke is you think about your hand as a blade. That's what it's doing. That's cutting. So, you know, you think about the guillotine going down, you're guillotining up, you're choking up. And the other hand is just pulling it in. All right, just keep everything nice and tight and pull them in, okay? So one more time. What?
Do it from the other angle?
Do it from the other angle. It's a good idea here. So he tackles, boom, here, feet over. I open my legs and just let him fall to my guard. And then keep that over, pull the blade up, and it's quite a nasty choke, but it's really effective. You know, you can make the person pass out. You know, so if you think about real street combat, it is effective if you get down to the ground, but you are in a shitty position. You know, you got a dude on top of you. You know, if he's bigger than you or he's got buddies, man, you're gonna have a tough time. Quick little sidebar to that is like, I have been in situations where I have been on my back in closed guard and been able to maintain that position while the people kicked me and the guy on top of me. Luckily, you know, cops arrived and other people I was working security with arrived and was able to help out. So sometimes it can be, you know, if you know you're in a situation where, well, police officers are a second away, or I have, or you know, you are security or you're a police officer yourself, that you have the support of another officer. It's not that bad bringing him into that situation and just hold on for dear life for a little bit, all right? But if it's a one versus many, you being the one, it is not a good situation. That's why I kind of like that standing choke first, because you can either really quickly make them pass out, or you can just destroy their neck. I mean, hypothetically, I don't know if you could break it, but you could cause a lot of damage. And set up some knee strikes and some other stuff too. All right, guys, thanks.